Virgo, what's up, G? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, Tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Virgo, yes, I'm here to do your May/general/love reading, my G. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Virgo. Get no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your hand on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarot Land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, Tom. Virgo, I got the word dry right before I started doing your reading, so I don't know what's dry. It could be your skin. It could be your lips right now. It could be the weather. You know, it could be someone's career. It could be someone's vagina, penis, shit. I don't know. Something dry though. Okay. It could be a plant, okay? Something is drying up, okay? Rings, something's getting older. You know, if something starts to evaporate, you know, out of a glass, you'll see those rings around it, or something about somebody burning candles or counting rings or something like that. But I feel like, you know, when you see rings in a tree, that's how they count the age of a tree, is the rings. So I don't know, something about something getting older. Yeah, this could be somebody's mama, or you could be an older woman, Virgo, older man. Somebody out here could be forgetful, or could be showing signs of dementia, Virgo. Okay, some of y'all could be a Virgo, Libra, Cusper, or this could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or just a older person if we're talking about the dementia thing. Someone also is getting burned by karma out here, Virgo, okay? And they stuck in this shit and they know it. Somebody out here that's getting karma, Virgo, they know why, or crosswatcher, okay? They're not as dumb as they look, okay? This person knows they've been blocked off from something too, so they can receive all this fucking karma. Something's ongoing. Somebody's like stuck in this shit. Somebody could really be in jail and they know they're not getting out. Like, you're here, motherfucker. You know what I mean? We don't give a fuck if it's a trial going on or whatever the fuck. You know you're gonna be here. Whoever this is knows they're not getting out. Like, they know that they're not getting out of something, Virgo. You were someone else, okay? Give me some messages for Virgo here in May. What's going on with that? Faith is playing in the background. Yeah, maybe your faith is what kept you, Virgo. You know? Well, I'm sure it is. Not maybe. I'm sure it is. Or crosswatcher. Give me some for Virgo. Yeah, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Yeah, your faith is what kept you. I told you. Okay? Something on here is very hard, Virgo. Okay? Or something is designed to make you fall over. You know? Somebody may have thought you didn't have a helping hand. You know what I mean? Somebody thought your father wasn't present. This is giving me God energy. Somebody thought your father wasn't present to come in, like, you know, when you start to tilt over to the left or to the right, he wasn't going to come in. Jesus, take the wheel type shit. Yeah, somebody thought Jesus wasn't going to come take the wheel, G, for y'all that believe in my Lord, right? Or that's God, like I said. But he dang sure does in May, okay? I don't know, somebody trying to tip you over, knock you over, make things very hard or difficult for you and shit. But this, look, that motherfucker got a helmet on. Whoever doing this shit wears a helmet, G. Okay? This person's a joke, Virgo. Whoever this is that's doing some shit to you. But I really feel like someone underestimated God and your spiritual team, that they show up for you. Somebody could have been watching you weebling and wobbling and shit, is what this is. You know? And somebody like, oh, we got him now. Oh, we got him now. And that's right, when God shows up. He never comes when we want him, but he's always on time. We know that. Yeah, and he straighten your ass right back up. Yes, dancing with the stars. Somebody could be an Aquarius, is what this is. But I feel like these are your ancestors, your spiritual team. They're all around you, my G. They're all around you, G. Okay? Y'all always get them deep ass readings and shit where y'all done went to the underworld, went to the heavens and all this other crazy shit. I don't know what y'all walk with the dead, but I feel you though, Virgo. Give me another one here. Y'all could just be very some of you guys could be into real macabre things, you know, or goth and shit like that, you know, or some of y'all wear all black, or, you know. Give me another one. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's what they said. Unless it's a witch around. Not necessarily saying all y'all are witches and shit, because I like half the shit I name, right? But I'm picking up on that energy too. 4 of Wands. Man, your house is built on a solid foundation. How could it ever fall? Virgo or cross watcher. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Somebody could be a Virgo, Leo cusper, okay? Somebody on stage is scary than a motherfucker though. This a weeble wobbling on stage. What's wrong with you, weeble wobble ass bitch? Because you know we all watching you. Ooh, and laughing. Ooh, at that karma girl. Ooh, so they're like, we'll just put the baby out. Put the baby out there and let the baby dance. That's what this shit is too. That weeble wobbling. For y'all who know what I'm talking about. All on stage. 4 Wands is a stage, G. They don't fall down. But they 100%. Somebody out here, Virgo is like real shaky right now, whatever it is they do. But I feel like something happened to this person. Okay? Especially if Jesus and God showing up to straighten up your bike. Yeah, I don't expect somebody to be able to perform well, work well, look well, or none of that shit. Because somebody out here wants to destroy you, Virgo, or you want to destroy somebody, and God shows up for somebody, and it scares the fuck out of somebody else, and it's right at a time where they need to exude all confidence, and it's pussy shit is reeking all out their body, Virgo. I'll put that shit on everything. Somebody wanted to challenge you. You could have been waiting for God to show up on your enemies and shit. Like, God, what's going on? Why are you letting them do this shit? Keep doing this shit. He like, just wait. No, you just wait. I'm a straight. You ain't gonna fall. Shit. Keep them knees. Pump them up. You got on knee pads. All right, this one God telling you, Virgo, or cross watcher. You ain't gonna fall. G, I'm right here if it get that bad. Right? So you just pedaling and shit. And you like, why the fuck do these people keep throwing rocks at me when I can't barely stay on the bike? Right? He like, they're gonna get their day. This like somebody getting on stage. This their great tour. Right? This their tour and shit. This they show. This they time to show what it is they got. And this when God pick you up. He straighten your ass all the way up, take them training wheels off, and you take off riding, Virgo. It scared the shit out of whoever's big debut tour is. Because somebody just thought they was just, go motherfuck you and then go on with their life. No, you ain't gonna motherfuck me and not get motherfucked. You got me fucked up is what you got. I feel like you got strong, energetic, energized, or you receive something right when this person, whoever this is, doing some shit to you, right when they're getting ready to present themselves as something. Man, you drain the fuck out that motherfucker and they get scared. So, somebody out here didn't think that. I'm telling you, they didn't think God loved you like he do, G. And the heavens and shit. Okay? Or cross watcher. They just did not believe it. And that's why they wobbling on stage. Shit. And shame on y'all. I ain't talking about nobody kids, but whenever I pick up on the helmet, that's a special needs kids. I told you, they said, let's just throw her out on stage and shit. The crowd love that shit. There's no way they'll boo us. Nobody boos special needs children. Yeah, you motherfuckers. Yeah, we don't. We don't. But you out here exploiting them and shit, so we're booing you, bitch. What the fuck? That's what this is. Just put her out there. Look. Y'all be thinking I'm bullshitting. God bless little Rumi, okay? Let's move on. Put some on the weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody's still scared, Virgo. It's for some of y'all, it's you, Capricorn, Taurus. Somebody's still shaky. Somebody's got bad nerves out here. Like they feel like they got a shit. Or somebody out here is trying to get a lot of protection. It's like somebody who needs somebody by them 24/7 to check the food, check the water, check the this, check the that. Somebody could be scared they're gonna get poisoned, hurt. The chef put something in my food. They're following me. They're tracking me. Somebody out here crazy now. But that's because God and the Messiah and your spiritual team showed up for you the way that they did. I feel like somebody out here freaked the fuck out because they know they fucked up. That's what this is. So somebody could be taking a lot of pills to get their nerves down and shit. It's a lot of people coaching somebody, got to pep talk a hoe and shit before they come out and face you or face the world or come to work or, fake for the gram or whatever the fuck it is. It's a lot that goes in to keeping the motherfucker looking like they on top of some shit. But this fear all in this motherfucker heart, G. You smell fear on whoever the fuck this is. And you're right. That weeble wobbling, G. Hell yeah. Somebody is giving off the pheromone of fear out in this bitch. Yes. Okay? They are. And they gonna be scared the whole time. Any motherfucking stage, wherever they go. Somebody could move out your state. Virgo. Somebody could leave wherever you live and move to a whole nother state. That motherfucker's still scared. Yeah, because it's some spiritual shit. I'm picking up on God showing up or your spiritual team or somebody showing up and they here to stay. And so are you. Seven of Pentacles. Bitch, I ain't going no motherfucking where. I told you somebody dry. Look at the dry. Dried up ass. Okay? Or somebody know they drying up, so they like throw the kid out there, throw that, ow, bounce it, somebody about to throw that pussy. They don't know what else to do. Okay, somebody else, you know, somebody that can't do what you do, Virgo, or if it's that bad, right? And they can't make no money, like you just dominating some shit or you fucking some shit up for them or whatever. Somebody out here is considering selling pussy. That weeble wobbly. Okay, they're like, man, I ain't never thought I ever had to do it before, you know? Hey, says you, Virgo, or somebody else, okay? Somebody could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusper, Leo, Virgo cusper, Aries, Taurus cusper out here, okay? Put one on this Four of Wands. Some of y'all have platforms. Some of y'all are still scared to start your own platform, your channel. Virgo, you're supposed to do it. Everybody has jitters, okay? That's normal. Everybody feel like they got to shit and throw up before we push record till you get used to it. But I still get jitters even when I do my intro. That's why I be stumbling over my words sometimes and shit, because I don't know what I'm going to say and what's going to come out. I'm not prepared for anything. That's why I be rude sometimes, or just totally inappropriate, or it could be totally spiritual. It's like, I don't know. They just, you know, God uses me in that way. It just depends. So some of y'all just need to let God use you and shit. It's okay to have jitters. He right there by your side, G, whatever this is. Some of y'all are scared to be new parents, or scared to start your own business. Like I said, a channel, scared to start a family, scared to get married. It's like, I don't know, G, you know, man, all them weebles be wobbling at the altar, G. I don't, you know what I mean? If you ain't, they say you're not supposed to be scared. You know, they say if you have butterflies in your stomach when you meet somebody, that means it's not the one. I don't believe that. Because how do you know what my past is, G? You know? You know? How do you know, like, I wasn't like the ugly duckling my whole life, and now I'm just beautiful, and now I get jitters when men or women approach me? That doesn't mean they're not the one. Maybe I have something to work on. Leave me alone. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's just kind of, Somebody could have misjudged you out here too, Virgo. Some Gemini did the same thing, or excuse me, it could have been a Gemini. Could be a Gemini doing this shit, but I was trying to say Gemini had the same thing, same type of energy, or it's a Gemini involved or some shit, or a lover or some shit. Okay, put some on this Four of Wands here. The Emperor. Aries energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, I'm telling you, it feels like this is like your empire. Okay, somebody empire wobbling like a motherfucker. Let's keep it real though. Okay, that's what this is, a wobbling ass empire and a wobbly ass emperor / empress and shit. Heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius wobbling like a motherfucker out here. Okay, Virgo? Or a cross watcher or whoever, right? Or somebody's daddy, somebody's baby daddy, somebody's so-called divine counterpart and shit. Yeah. Some of y'all are having some type of confidence issue, Virgo, if you find yourself, right? Not all y'all, but if you find yourself just saying like, man, I just don't feel like I could do it, man. Like, I just don't feel like I could really put myself out there. It's connected to a spouse or a father why you feel that way. I don't know if they just didn't never make you feel like, you know, or they're not supportive. You know, maybe you spent a lot of time around somebody and it's like they never even looked at my art, look what I did, you know, listened to my music or anything. So I do want to put it out and I believe it's good in other people. So this could be something where the most important person in your life ain't really, you know what I mean, supportive and shit, you know, and that could be why somebody is like all nervous and shit. Man, I'm telling you, you that motherfucker, Virgo, or a cross watcher, you are, okay? You gonna stay in power. That's what this is. But first you gotta put yourself in power. Once you put yourself in power, Virgo, you gonna stay in power, G. Your shit built on a solid foundation. It's not built on sinking sand. It's built on solid rock. It feels like God here, I'm telling you. Okay, and that's how you're able to maintain. Maybe people trying to figure it out. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles is what you need to get to the 10. People trying to figure out how you maintain. You know what I mean? Like they see you wobble, they think they got you and shit, and all of a sudden your bounce back game is like crazy. Yeah, because you got God on one side and the Messiah or some prophet or some ancestors on the other. It's like you wedged in with protection, G. You'll never fall. What? What? Yeah. That's because now that could be why this person's getting like scared or nervous, Virgo. This could have been between you and them. You know what I mean? Like a face-off type shit. You know what I mean? You know who your enemigo is, who your op is, Virgo, or cross-watcher, whoever I'm talking to. And you know it's a face-off. One of you motherfuckers gonna be real shaky, G. All motherfucking mad, G. All motherfucking mad, okay? And somebody will not, okay? The shaky person could be an Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Leo, Sagittarius. Just a weebly wobbly motherfucker. I'm telling you. Oh wow. Yeah. Some prophecy gonna come true too. That's what somebody's worried about too, out here, Virgo, about some prophecy coming true. You may have spoke something over somebody or someone else did. Okay, some of y'all are readers, psychics, intuitives, prophets, prophetess. Yes. Okay, seer, dream interpreter, healer. You know, this is like Hogwarts / Divine University. So I don't know what the hell y'all got. Okay, this is a really good school. Look at the quad. Look at you learning how. You probably got some new gift. You know what I mean, that you ain't really got a hold of. That's why you got a helmet on. Some of y'all got some new spiritual gift that you ain't got a hold of yet. It's kind of like, you know what I mean, all over the place. You're gonna ground yourself and hone in, and you're gonna be a beast with that motherfucker. That's what's scaring somebody too. This could be something that you've conquered, mastered. Your energy, your attitude, the way you think, or some shit like that. It's got somebody out here spooked. Now it's got somebody questioning their whole self when it's time for them to step on stage. It's showtime. Yeah, I've been picking up on the mask. Yeah, they gotta put some mask on like they confident like you, but they not, G. You smell fear all on them. Now let me in the fucking house. Yeah, 4 wands. Now let me in that motherfucker. Yeah. Ooh! I'm telling you. Come through, Virgo. Come through. Somebody is like got migraines and shit. They're overthinking something. Whoever this is, somebody thought you'd be gone. Yeah, gone. Cause if your love was all I had in this life, that's what I heard, that would be enough to the end of time. Yeah, it could be a man and a woman. So rest your weary heart and relax your mind, cause I'm gonna love you, girl, to the end of time. Yeah, that could be why you wobbling and weebling, girl. You like, wow, unicorns really do exist. And this is a real man here, Virgo, or a cross watcher. This is a real one. You know what I mean? So shit, but God's gonna keep steering you towards somebody. For some of y'all like, no, I ain't ready to date and get out there. Look at God like, he like, look, Ace of Wands, something new. He like, yes you are. Keep peddling. You like, I don't know. I'd rather just stay single, do my thing. He like, nah, if you got a weeble, you gonna wobble all the way there. You gonna wobble all the way down the road, but I'm telling you, it's like good shit there, or a person there or something. Some of y'all are scared to find love or to be in love or get in a relationship, but that's why we'll use that whole spiel about people saying if you get butterflies and shit in your stomach, you know what I mean, that you know what I mean, that's not the sign that it's the person. I think Confucius or somebody, like, it's a famous quote, and so I get why they say that. Like, somebody's supposed to make you calm and make you feel serene, like this is home. I do feel like they make you feel like that. I feel like this is a you problem, Virgo. You know, it depends on where the butterflies come from. Like I said, you know what I mean, does this person give you butterflies, or are you giving them to yourself? This could be you saying, man, I felt this feel like diarrhea. Shit, this feel like I ate sour cream and ranch. Okay? Got like, they got a toilet there, keep going. Yeah, okay? It's something about you being like a warrior or strong or just thugging some shit out, Virgo, for sure. Yeah, the hate you give, it's like you fight through that shit. Whoever's been throwing hate or some evil shit at you, you fight through that shit. You a thug, okay? Spiritual thug or financial thug or a mommy thug, daddy thug, you know, not like you out here banging and shit. Somebody is, but you know what I mean? Like you've been thugging it out for a while. You always weebling and wobbling. You know what I mean? Just like sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down, G. Especially on the spiritual journey. You know, we know about seasons. So somebody could have saw you in a bad season, Virgo, or you saw someone in a bad season and took that as an opportunity to attack somebody or mistreat somebody and shit. But whoever this is knows about seasons, and that God shows up when he wants to. And he's always on time. So it was just a matter of time before somebody like read up or bigged up or some shit. And I'm talking about, man, it come at the perfect time, Virgo. God couldn't have set this up no fucking better and shit. No better, G. You got somebody shaking out here. Put some on the 7 of Pentacles or cross watcher with the Weebles Wobble. Reckless love and sex. I told you somebody gonna start selling that pussy or that dick. Eventually they're like, damn, it's gonna come to this, huh? It's gonna come to this, huh? Or somebody tried to, I don't know. That weeble wobble with the love is giving me somebody who was humming and hawing about your ass. You know, and you meet somebody new and you're like, man, I ain't trying to deal with a hum and hawing motherfucker and shit again. And God like, it's not, I know you're a little scared and wobbly and shit, but just keep peddling. Even if it is a weeble wobble, says God, I still got you, G. We just gonna weeble wobble back. You good? You know, it's just another lesson. I feel like somebody expects you to be broken, G. You cannot break down what can't be broken. Yeah, Libra gang. You could be a Virgo Libra cusper, okay? You just got this shit on lock. Yeah, somebody could have locks, but shit, I mean, somebody thought that you were gonna like want them for sex or do something reckless, jeopardize you, your life, your career, something you invested in, you know? Somebody wanted to make something real hard for you, Virgo, or you wanted to do this, so somebody would squander away some shit, throw away some shit. But God been there the whole time. It was to make this person stronger. Somebody could be a Leo. You can have Leo in your chart, Leo, Virgo, cusper. But it was to make somebody stronger. It was like they said to give them the strength of Samson. Yeah, and they know better than to tell a bitch. You know what I mean? What's really going on. So whenever anybody asks you where you get your strength from, Virgo, tell them the Most High God. It's true. But they want details. No, that's enough. Get to know him. Get to know him. Maybe he'll tell you. If not, oh well. That's enough. Read your Bible. Yeah, some shit like that. Somebody out here, man, all fucked up. This person may not even believe in God, you know, Virgo, or you don't. Somebody may not even believe that shit. So everybody that they come against, maybe their faith is weak. You know what I mean? And your faith is real strong, strong enough. It says we can command mountains to jump into lakes, G. Okay? Those that believe him. You know what I mean? Yes, we can. For sure, for sure. You know, it take a lot of brain power to do that shit. But we all know, like, you can make amazing things happen. You know, the dead can rise on a motherfucker. It really can. And that's why somebody's scared too. Performing in my city and shit in front of the motherfucking Inglewood Cemetery where all the dead homies is buried. God couldn't have set that up no better. And you know I believe in the resurrection. I believe in spirit attachments and all that shit. Yes, I ain't have to do shit. I ain't have to do shit. You stepped on holy land. This the city of Los Angeles, baby. Baby. Yeah, and then you going to Chicago next. Lord have mercy. That's just the whole. I hope you ain't going to Louisiana after that. It's like dead. It's just like a whole graveyard. Something about the graveyard. Somebody could have been trying to do graveyard work. Something about, I heard stumping in graveyards. I don't know. Somebody was disrespecting your ancestors, Virgo, or your ancestors took disrespect to what somebody was doing to you, or a cross watcher. And it's motherfucking on, G. It's motherfucking on. They could have let some shit play out. God could have allowed you to sit here and suffer. It says we must drink from the same bitter cup if you want to be like him, G. Okay? So you have to go through shit. Somebody thought this was a flex and shit. You know what I mean? They didn't know that this was Pai May's tutelage to Beatrix Kiddo. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking Black Mamba, bitch. You got me all fucked up. And that's exactly how you come. Emperor with the 4 of Wands. Strong, standing tall and strong. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking Black Mamba. Yeah, ain't he a Virgo? You hear me now? Somebody could be very tall. Somebody could play basketball. Somebody could be martial arts, or somebody's going to Kill Bill. Yeah, Sagittarius had this shit too. They keep getting that, and somebody else had Kill Bill this month too. Okay? I don't know. Somebody's going to pass away here, Virgo. Okay? Love message. Yeah, people going to be somber than a motherfucker. Look what just fell out. I'm going to put it back because I wasn't ready, but yeah. You may see this on some platform, some social media, or you may hear news from a family. Somebody may present something to the public, okay? Somebody in here still fucking around with kids too. Heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Still fuck around with children and shit that just don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? Little babies and shit. Buying this like grooming. Yeah. Okay, it's a predator out here, Virgo. Anyway, put some on the 4 of Wands here with the Emperor. Yeah, this person be acting like they going somewhere for business, whoever this is, if that's what they want to call it, okay? They like little children and shit. And tryst and shit with young women, older women, kids, boys, all that shit. I don't know if they go to another country or some shit like that, but yeah. Shame on them. I hope this wasn't a motherfucker trying to attack you, Virgo, that got these, sinful ways and shit. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors. Okay? They should just, I be telling people, man, why don't you just go say it in public or whatever the fuck it is you do and leave us alone. We not on that shit. We trying to get better and shit. They always want to fuck with us. And we the right motherfuckers. It always be their ass. They get caught up in court and getting exposed and the whole world singing they not like us and bitches shows ain't selling. It always be them motherfuckers. This could be somebody with some money, some type of title or power, just thought they was gonna shit on you. Nah, motherfucker, I'ma shit on you, bitch. I'ma shit on you. We're gonna shit on you. Me and my Lord, we're gonna shit on you. My spiritual team, all that, we're gonna shit on you. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens, Virgo. They gonna get shit all over America, G. Okay? Shit all over the county, state, city, the block, the school, the job, whoever this is. Whoever this is try to shit on you, I'm telling you, they can smell like dookie right now. Literally, somebody can have a shitty smell, male or female, but whoever this is shits on people, and so they shall smell like shit. It feels like a prophecy coming true on somebody. Put some on the Emperor here with the 4 of Wands. Let's hurry up. Sex addiction. What's up with all this sex? Jezebel and King Ahab. Look at her. That's how she got her. She like, hey there, Big Daddy. And we know Jezebel, I'm telling you, was more so. It's not that she was a whore. Yes, she was a whore. Okay, slept with women, men, all type of shit, animals, donkeys, or whatever the fuck, right? The bitch was off the fucking chain. But her main crime, dude, was because she was killing prophets and shit and having people worship things other than God, G. That was Jezebel's main crime and shit. Then she got a partner in crime, okay? Then they made shrines and built stages and shit, and you know what I mean, for all this shit. And made the other prophets that were still around, right, flee into the mountains. The one that did survive, Elijah, was one of them, and he could bring the rain down. Feel me? Okay, they don't know what the fuck we could do. You could bring the rain and the motherfucking thunder. You feel me? So that's probably why somebody wanted to get rid of you, Virgo, or you wanted to get rid of somebody because you or someone else is a killer of prophets. Either you try to kill their spirit, their career, their energy, their love, their brain, their actual physical vessel, all that shit. But they got the right motherfucker. You can't kill Elijah, okay? Can't kill Elijah, G. Yeah, somebody's name could be Elijah, okay, or Eli or something like that. Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah, the prophecy of Jezebel is going to come true, is what this is. So this could be a very promiscuous woman, but they're telling me if you want to call whoever this is a Jezebel, Virgo, or crosswatcher, like you're like, yeah, I know who that is. This person's going to fit all the traits of a Jezebel. They're not going to just be a hoe. Jezebel's going to be a killer of prophets, and she's going to worship something else, even if it's a celebrity, okay? Even if it's a designer. I just love Prada, everything, Chanel, Coach, everything. Yeah, that's a worshiper of something else, okay? And I'm sure they do are a killer or prophet. So there's somebody that don't want to kick it with you because you don't have shit. So no, you can't be down with us. No, we don't want you working here. Just kill your whole career, and they know you're supposed to be there. But because you don't fit something and shit, like nah, fuck them. They can't be down with us. Yeah, that's the killing of a prophet, G. So yeah, make sure when you pegging Jezebel, you peg that hoe right. That's why I know who the fuck they talking about and shit. Cause I'm like, that sound like a hoe. Sound like a bitch to me. Yeah. Florists, they just dress it up real pretty. It's 2025, my guy, my gal. Okay? It is. That's all. But shit ain't nothing new under the sun, Virgo. Don't ever forget it. Okay? Yeah, somebody out here still sleeping around with children. Her and him. I don't know who the her and him is, allegedly. But this a woman and a man that's addicted to sleeping with children or young teen girls and shit like that. Yeah, they have a whole little whatever the fuck going on. Okay? And when the woman ain't around, this man go sleep with other women and kids and all type of shit. These are the motherfuckers that try to come up against you, Virgo. People with all this fucking sin and you know, and in the Bible, all these people, all these towns and shit where they had all these shrines up and were worshiping and fucking and sucking, you know what I mean? And had all these other people worshiping them, you know what I mean? When they rode in on the golden calf or the white horse or whatever the fuck bitches riding on now, it's still Jezebel riding the dragon, G. But nobody sees that shit, but you do, Virgo. You know what I mean? Or crosswatcher, you do. Yeah. Somebody shaking in their fucking boots because even they see themselves in whoever this is, they see themselves as this whatever this is that's about to come true. So Jezebel is really seeing herself as Jezebel. I don't know if you let Jezebel know. Like, nah, bitch, this a real Jezebel. Maybe this person didn't think they were a Jezebel because they just fucking suck and they see other people fucking suck and they feel like, well, they're still out here getting blessed. So, you know what I mean? I can't be a Jezebel. That's because this motherfucker don't know what Jezebel means. No, this a true Jezebel right here. And Jezebel dies at the end. She give a fuck. She does. Okay? Or he. Or King Ahab. He went before Jezebel, if I'm not mistaken. Ain't no telling even how the fuck he left up out of here. They leave that out. She was with a whole nother motherfucker by then. Okay? So I don't know if King Ahab go or Jezebel goes. But somebody goes, G. Okay? Ooh. I don't know who these people are fucking with you. I'm an artist. Yeah, I know it is. Okay? I know it is. But you are a soldier. I am a soldier now. Got me fucked up. Yes. They're an artist. You're a soldier. Like that. What is that? You gonna bring a paintbrush to a gunfight? Okay. Okay. Hope you can sharpen the end of that paintbrush and throw that motherfucker like a dart. Because I'm about to light your ass up. Yeah. I'm telling you, Virgo, somebody is like super duper fucking scared out here. Yes, the smell of fear. You know, like they say, like dogs can smell fear, lions, like, you know, that's why they always tell you calm down. Bears and shit, like they got this heightened sense. I don't know if you intuitive, a clairsentient, clairvoyant, all the motherfucking clairs. I told you could be getting a new gift. You know what I mean? That you kind of, you know what I mean, just getting used to and shit. But that motherfucker is like, it picks up on fear, G. I feel like maybe somebody was trying to scare you, but whatever gift you have, it eats fear. Your spiritual gift gets stronger on fear. So when people throw something to make you scared, you eat it. That's why God is telling you, no, you keep peddling. Your spiritual gift operates on fear. It does. That's what makes you strong and shit. Yeah. So King David, yeah, I'm scared to, Goliath is like a big ass, woolly mammoth ass motherfucker. And I'm like, you know, he like, it's all right. You know how to use the slingshot, don't you? You like, well, yeah, I do, Lord. He like, all right then, it's showtime. Hell yeah, something about the mask. Yeah, I feel like you chuck Goliath in the fucking head, and if Goliath got a bitch, you chuck her ass in the head, okay? This could be somebody well-known, or somebody that does some type of art, or you could be an artist, or you're well-known, but somebody tried to like stop somebody's career shine, you know, and this little light of yours, you're gonna let it shine. That's what God put it in you for. So best believe he don't take lightly to somebody trying to put your light out, and he don't take kindly to you not wanting to put your light out there because somebody out here wants to punk you and shit or some shit like that. These motherfuckers going down. This is the true King Ahab and Jezebel combination. You see that shit? Okay? I don't know if they exploded their little children or not. Okay? Probably. Okay? Or getting ready to sell another one and shit, grooming another one to be just like the Jezebel and shit. You know, that's all that's gonna happen to the teenager. Let's be honest, G. That's all that's gonna be happen. When she old enough to get, you know what I mean, boinked and shit, somebody gonna come hit that shit. Pretty much, they hit her mama like that. Why they not gonna hit the daughter like that? Ain't no love. Shit, what you think? And then the little girl gonna want it. That's all she wanna be. So yeah, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, all of them gonna do the same thing to the teenage daughter. Y'all motherfuckers can get mad at me if you want to, G. Okay? But y'all know that shit is real. Okay? Y'all already know. Even if she wasn't like that, it's gonna be powerful men and shit that wanna fuck, G. And they cool with that. Shit. My mama did it. My mama's mama did it. Yeah. My mama's mama did that shit. Okay? My auntie ain't that cute. But she probably doing on the side and niggas just don't want to admit it and shit. But we all do that shit. Yeah, it's called grooming. Just the twins can't be groomed because it's maybe God was like, that's enough. You're not gonna groom no more children for this shit. So I'm gonna make them come out a little bit different. It could be something like that, G, on some real shit. I'm gonna make them come out different. Ain't nobody gonna, you know what I mean? They, you know. And not saying that they can't get, you know what I mean, people when they get older or whatever, but this is like, I'm not going to make them as attractive and appealing and appeasing as the rest of the family and shit, because that's enough of y'all motherfuckers selling pussy and dick and fucking on kids and worshiping false gods and got other people doing it and killing off prophets and trying to, you know what I mean, stop their work and what I tell them. No, that's enough of that shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody out here scared than a motherfucker, Virgo, and they should be. Or a cross watcher. Anyway. Virgo, that's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Virgo. Still, thank you for visiting my channel, My Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. If this didn't resonate, Virgo, listen to your Mars, okay? Info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your Do You Gear, your Lifelike deck, your doll face deck at theghetto9.com, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.